Joel, I have to ask you about Greta Thunberg. Israel has, of course, deported Greta Thunberg and more than 100 other activists who were detained after trying to breach the naval blockade of Gaza in what was another publicity stunt. Now, Greta Thunberg has spoken out, playing the victim again after being detained. This is what she had to say.
People were not being treated well. I was not able to say goodbye to people, and I don't know what's happening. And there were many issues.
When you say they're not treated well, what do you mean?
Well,
could you elaborate for us?
Obviously, in a very dehumanizing way. But of course, I have to stress nothing compared to what Palestinians are going through.
Joel, she claims she wasn't treated well. It's certainly hard to hear that while there are innocent people still being held hostage by Hamas terrorists. Now, Donald Trump has blasted Greta Thunberg. Take a listen.
She's just a troublemaker, you know. I mean, she's no longer into the environment now. She's into this. She's a troublemaker. She has an anger management problem. I think she should see a doctor. She needs anger. If you ever watch her, she's a young person. She's so angry. She's so crazy. No, you can have her. You can have. She's just a troublemaker.
I think Donald Trump is saying what we're all thinking. But Joel, what do you make of Greta's latest stunt?
Well, it's clearly a stunt. Let's put a few things into context. So, firstly, the flotilla had no aid. So they were claiming that they were coming to deliver essential aid to the enclave. There were many offers by the Israeli government and by other European powers to offload that aid and safely deliver that aid to the Palestinian people. There was no aid. This was entirely a PR stunt created by a little narcissist, by Greta, who wants to make herself the centre of attention, whilst all the other good motivation and momentum generated by President Trump's plan is being forgotten by these activists who care little for the Palestinian people and care nearly entirely about the delegitimization, the demonization of Israel. She is an attention-seeking troublemaker, as the president says. She is a narcissist who makes everything about herself and has no care whatsoever for the people of Palestine. The issues that I have with her is the amount of media attention that she gets. She has zero impact on this conflict. She has zero positive impact on the lives of Palestinians that she cares very little for. All she cares about is her own PR machine and her own narcissistic tendencies. And you'll see that through the rehearsed responses to what actually happened when they were detained. So all of the activists have collectively taken an oath to get behind this PR machine to do everything it can to discredit Israel. This was never about the Palestinians. This was never about the delivering of aid. This was entirely about Greta Thunberg and her useful idiots in generating PR for themselves. So I'm entirely happy with the actions of the Israeli government in detaining this flotilla. The fact if they were to make it to Gaza would set a terrible precedent, which would greatly complicate the current military actions in Gaza, and I don't think that the Palestinians in Gaza would want them either. So, you know, this is just another stunt, completely for PR reasons. And please, you know, you didn't get to say goodbye to your other captives. Cry me a bloody river.
Joel Burnie, we have to leave it there. Executive Manager at the Australia, Israel and Jewish Affairs Council. Thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, Gabriella.